Ascent of Argamor. We are all here again, the Gregarious Goblin Gang. It is me, Jeremy, Remy. What else am I called?
Remerold.
Daddy.
Remerold.
Daddy.
All right, not Daddy. We're not gonna go with Daddy. I'm good. I don't want to be your daddy. No offense.
Damn, okay. He said disown.
But yeah, we are back, and today we are beginning the second story of the Ascent of Argamor with a new group of characters. But before we do that, I am first going to go through the survey from last week's session. And by last week's session, I mean essentially a month and a half ago at this point.
It's been some time.
It's been some time. We've had a lot going on in our lives, but now we're all together again. And hopefully, if things work out, we could do this every week. Is that a reasonable thing to assign to ourselves? A weekly
that was
session,
the
or should
plan.
we do bi-weekly?
That was the plan.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Is it?
Let's do it.
Awesome.
I'm always confused with that. Is bi-weekly twice a week, or
Every 2 weeks.
Twice a week, goddamn.
I think it could be used interchangeably. I'm using
Well,
it in
that's
this
confusing.
situation too. Yes. And please correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. But I think bi-weekly. We'll just say every other week, just to clarify.
Yep.
Every other week.
I think we were planning on every week.
Every week we'll play again. Okay, I like that better. Okay. So, I do have 5 responses on this survey. So yes, Preston, you did do this survey. It was
Okay,
a
good.
while ago, and to be fair, I sent it out also a while after the session. It was about halfway in between the session and where we are now.
Wait, we only had
again,
5
I'll-
responses.
There's 5.
Yes.
Let us
Remy,
There are
where's
5
your
players.
response?
I don't respond. I don't, because if I respond, there might be a tie in something where there shouldn't be a tie. So, I just
Irresponsible.
abstain from most votes.
Irresponsible.
And besides, if I put in a vote, can I prevent from spoiling you guys? I don't know. I like to speak. I like to give y'all hints. I gotta hold myself back a little bit. All right, so, off to a fantastic start, guys. How was last session? I have 5 different responses, so there is not a majority.
Perfect.
And I have 2 custom responses. So as usual, I'll start with the custom responses. First custom response: from a scale to Peggy, from a scale of Peggy to Preston, it was about a meech.
Okay.
So interpret that as y'all will. I don't see how to interpret that, but okay, I'll do my best. Congratulations, Meech. You are a vote for this one.
Woo!
It was a Meech session. The next custom response is, it was fun, but honestly it's been so long that I had to look over my notes to remember what exactly happened. That's fair. Again, I didn't send out the survey until a few weeks after. Alright, then I have 3 other responses, which was fun, it could be better, understood. It was great and you had a blast, and then 1 vote for it was the best session yet. It's a wide variety of responses here, which is good to see. The next question was, who was your favorite PC or player character last session? We have an overwhelming majority. There was 1 vote for Thalen. And the rest of you all voted for Xerxes. So, Xerxes, not this session, but the next time we play Xerxes, you have DM Inspiration.
Cool. Yeah. Because I was scary as fuck for 1 minute.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Best part.
That's all it took.
Threatening people is so fun.
Exactly.
And
You
so
gotta love
morally
it.
correct.
Listen, morals, schmorals.
Moral schmorals will come later, whatever.
There we go.
All right. Who was your favorite NPC of last session? There were 4 responses? No, there was only 3 responses. I think this was a custom response. Let me see. 9%. Yes, okay. So, we have 1 custom response, and then 2 other majorities. So, the 1 custom response that we got is the dead. Which, you know, I'm glad you thought they were good, because I certainly didn't have to do anything for them. They were just there. Gorgle got a vote as well. Gorgle was the giant wood golem that you all have befriended. However, with 3 votes and winning for tonight, or last session, was the goblin. The singular goblin you found surviving the attack against the village. So, you've been traveling. What will you do when you enter Turnpoint, your destination where Kanan is taking? First response is find an armor shop and buy some frickin' armor for Lucius. Second response is start the plan, ... Third response is prepare for battle. Fourth response is ask around for information on which areas are most affected by goblin raids. Also buy rations and armor. And the last response is wreak havoc. From Xerxes. Also in parentheses, this is just a joke. Is it just a joke? I don't know,
No.
Xerxes. I don't know, Xerxes. Alright.
He is a dragonborn.
Hey, say that again. What did you say?
No.
Which
What was the answer?
What did you hear?
What was the answer? Like you just read. You said Xerxes.
Wreck havoc. With a little smiley face.
I don't think that was me. I can't tell. I can't remember, to be honest. It could be me. It could not be me.
So, since we are playing... Oh, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, I'm just kidding. I was just mumbling.
Since we are doing this campaign in an episodic manner, and we are switching over to the secondary group, what has been the most interesting or concerning thing that has happened during part 1, which has been chapters 1 through 5? And I've gotten 5 responses here. The first response is the Xerxes Butcher moment, which I assume is Butcher from The Boys. Billy.
I haven't watched The Boys. Can someone explain it to me?
Send the GIF, Preston. Send the GIF. Or GIF, however you want to say it.
GIF. It's a fucking GIF.
Jif is the peanut butter.
Yeah, there you go.
I see.
The Boys is a show about superheroes who are fucking capitalist shills owned by a company, and they're all assholes. Billy Butcher is a character who has devoted his life to killing them all, and that's the scene where he's beating up one of them, and he's smiling like a fucking maniac because he's a psychotic asshole as well.
No one's good in that show.
So no one is good. No, I mean
like
there were a
any
few,
characters
but now
in
they're
that
all
show.
kind of shit.
Yeah. Second response is the floorboards in the shed, which is fair. Fair response. Third response: we literally didn't find the guide in the woods who was supposed to help us. Skull emoji. Fourth response: so far, I think the mountain man has been pretty concerning. Not really thrilled about going into the mountains if we have to. Fair response. And the final answer is Lucius forgetting to buy armor. JK. The thing that has been most concerning to me is we have not run into the caretaker yet, and that's been in the back of my mind for a while. All fair responses. I think, if I'm looking at this correctly, majority says the caretaker has been the most concerning. Or the lack thereof. Next question. What do you want to learn most about currently? And this one you could choose as many of the options as you wanted to. And since I did that, there was a vote for everything. So I'll start with what got 1 vote. We've got 4 answers with 1 vote each. We've got 1 vote for the missing plans, 1 vote for the Invest, who is the leader of the country y'all are in, 1 vote for the caretaker, and 1 vote for the new gods. We have 4 responses with 2 votes as well. Other party members got 2 votes. You want to learn more about other party members. We also got the mountain men. You want to learn more about the mountain men. We've got 2 votes for the moon that has been talked about several times now. And 2 votes for the old gods. And then we've got 2 responses with 3 votes each. We've got 3 votes for the goblins and 3 votes for Braxton Bearfellow. What do you want to learn about him? He's just a guy. He's just a dude.
That's
How much
sus.
money you got?
That is sus. You saying that is
He's
sus.
just silly little ulterior motives.
And 1 vote got 4 responses, which this one was a shocker for me, but it's also good to know. There was 4 votes for the silence at the 100 Caves.
Oh.
Good to know. So, then I also asked this question. This was more to help me prepare for this session, but are you ready for part 2? Part 2 being your secondary characters. I got 1 vote for maybe 1 more session with these current characters. The rest of y'all feel like you're ready to move on to your secondary characters. Is that 1 person going to be okay if we move on to our second characters? All right. I didn't hear anybody say
No!
Okay, here's the fun one. What should be the title for last session? Michelle, what was the title last session?
A turning point, I believe. Yeah.
A turning
You
point?
gotta be on top of this, Michelle. Come on.
Yes.
You're a historian, Michelle.
It says a turning point.
Awesome, perfect. Okay. So last session's title was a turning point. I have 5 other titles here that we can vote for to replace it, or if we want to keep it. The first response is, I don't know, ask Nya. Well, Peggy?
Huh?
Huh?
What should be the title for last session?
Yeah, it's me.
Why'd you say Peggy?
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I fucked that up.
Kindness Peggy.
You've had 1 drink, Remy.
No
Yes,
kidding.
I have. I just am used to the American names. I'm sorry.
That's
Bad
okay.
friend. Well, Michelle, what is the title for last session?
I have no clue what I put down.
That's okay. Just make one up.
Yeah, come on. Come on. Hurry up. No pressure. We're all just waiting.
Skip
Live
me.
on stream. Hit you.
Skip me.
What?
Skip me.
Skip me. Okay.
Skip me.
Good.
Hit
So
you.
first vote is skip me. Okay.
Okay.
What? No. I would like my vote to be voided.
That's
No,
an
skip me
interesting
is your vote.
Avoided, rejected.
All right. The next response is Got Us a Goblin.
Oh.
Third response is Groveling Goblin. Fourth response is The Vibrant Hellscape. And the 5th response is Xarxes and Thalen commit human rights violations.
It's not a
my
human.
God.
life
It's not a
violation.
human.
They're not human.
It's not a
To
human,
be fair,
therefore.
the goblin isn't technically human, so is in parentheses of this title as well.
Goblin rights actually violation.
So, those are our options. What are we feeling, folks?
I like
Skip
Got
me.
Us a Goblin.
Yeah, like
2 votes for Got Us a Goblin. 1 vote for Skip Me. Okay.
I'm kind of feeling skip me, not
What was
gonna
that?
No!
Okay, 2 votes for Skip Me. 2 votes for Got Us a Goblin.
Got us a goblin.
I think that's a majority. Preston, did you vote?
I'm fine with whatever. I'm terrible at titles.
Okay, understood.
Y'all just pick.
Let's do Got Us a Goblin.
All right.
Wait, guys, I can't see my mouse.
Wait, yeah, you're stupid.
I can see it highlighting stuff on the screen, but I can't see where it is.
That's concerning.
Oh yeah, it does that when I'm streaming. I don't know why.
But why?
I don't know.
Why?
You can change it later if you can. It's not gonna work now.
I refuse.
Are there any more questions, Will?
I got it.
Yay.
What did you call me?
Damn.
You want to try? You want to try that again?
You want to try my name again, Remy?
No. I'm sorry. All right. The best quote of last night. First response. The goblins confused rumphing. I'd dare say iconic. I don't remember these. Second response. Man, I'd love me a pair of ass dice from Peggy, apparently. Third response. Thank you. We're fucking frogs on the sidewalk.
Oh.
What?
Huh?
That's what something Preston would say.
Wait, I'm sorry, wait. What are we doing again?
This is the best
Fucking
quote
frog
of the
to
night.
the sidewalk, apparently.
Hold on.
There's-
Read them again? I'm trying to figure out which one was mine. I can't remember this.
The first one was the goblins confused harumphing. The second one was, man, I'd love me a pair of ass dice from Peggy. The third one is, thank you. We're fucking frogs on the sidewalk.
Oh, that. Ooh.
I remember the context of that one.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
It was either me or Elaine because I was talking about when me and her took a walk in the park and we saw frogs fucking on the sidewalk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
right.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Probably me. I would say some shit like that. Elaine
It was
just embarrassed
Preston.
the whole time. Yeah, it was me.
Fourth response. I don't remember many quotes, unfortunately. All the dialogue was good. And the last response is, I can't wait to kill everyone in the party by Xarxes.
Did I say that? I did not say that.
I don't think you did.
Okay, good. Because honestly, I was like, I can't remember anything at this point, so if I said that, I would definitely retcon it immediately.
No, I think someone's fucking with you.
It's fucking
You
Jester.
don't remember when you tried to snap everyone's neck?
In our
No.
sleep.
Oh yeah, whoops. You know, I was sleepwalking.
Guys, it's what my character would do.
Is
Alright.
anyone using the color purple?
I'm like a light lavender. I can change
Okay.
though.
No. I'm keeping the vibrant one. You can keep that. This one fits more. I was making sure.
No,
Who fucking?
I kind of want the red anyway.
Who's me?
me?
Jester.
Oh, I forgot to change that.
Jester, you bitch. I was like, wait, what? Hey, I was like, okay. No. God, Jester.
I'm not
All
that
right.
edgy.
The best, yes you are. The best character bonding moment.
Yep.
First response is just a question mark.
What?
Fair enough, I guess.
Me when bonding moment.
All right. Next response is Xarxes and Thalen. Third response is Xarxes making the goblin shit himself. Fourth response is Xarxes and Thalen bullying the goblin. And the last response is scaring the goblin with my beloved.
Can you
So-
guys? Can you guys tell what the climax of the last session was?
I have no clue. I couldn't guess.
I don't know. Something to do with the goblin?
I think so.
Something like that, yeah.
Goblin always
I would
steals the
say
show.
that.
I dare.
Time to
That's-
bully him more.
The best overall moment of the last session. First response is Nat 20 Xarxes intimidation check against the goblin. Which is fair. Second response is when Thalen was messing with the goblin and helping Xarxes, aka Zach, scared the shit out of it.
I'm so tired of you guys giving my characters nicknames that I don't even approve of. It was Sammy, all this other shit. Now it's Zach.
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
No, I don't actually hate it, but it is funny that it keeps happening.
Third response, that one moment. You know that one moment where we did the thing, and all those people were like, "Oh shit, they did the thing." You know that moment?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, dude, that was so fun.
Yeah,
I
that
remember
was a moment.
That moment.
Ooh,
man.
that moment was hilarious.
Fucking frogs on the sidewalk. All right. Fourth response is Remy's description of how the desolation was a beautiful place, yet deadly and unforgiving. And the last response is finding the raided homes. So that hopefully refreshes y'all's memory a little bit. Nope, the last session.
Tiny bit. Oh, fucking what?
And wish I took a picture of the frogs
Wow.
fucking so I could put like some caption above it that says "This could be us, but you won't text back."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This could be us, but you won't. You won't text back.
Could be us, but you're playing. All right. Are we all ready to get
Could
started?
be us, but you're a
Yes!
player.
Jesus,
Just who's ready?
calm it down. Oh my god.
All right. Before we get started, would somebody like to attempt to do a recap of last session?
Okay.
That was like a month ago, bro.
Mayonnaise. Why did you send mayonnaise in the chat?
I can
God
give it a shot.
damn, you got a long ass last name. Holy fucking shit,
You know what
bro.
else is long?
God,
My
hey, bro. Jesus Christ.
Me on that.
Were you saying you would like to attempt
Yes.
it?
Before I was. Okay. So last session, me and not me. Sorry, I can hear myself echoing.
Aggie!
I'm sorry, let me plug something in.
Headphones.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Headphones.
Got him.
Okay, so basically last session, after the combat session, we started heading towards Turnpoint with Kanan. And Turnpoint is a town not quite big enough to be a city, but has enough people that there's income in certain establishments around it. And the Inquisition, which is the law enforcement of Day On, only protects the major cities, and everyone else is kind of on their own. So, in Yasvar, a foreign mercenary group went crazy and killed a bunch of villages, which resulted in Yasvar closing their borders, and they were formerly the most accepting of foreigners. So, this means that now a lot of places kind of just have to defend themselves. And past Turnpoint, we see the Desolation, which is full of like vibrant, warm colors, and is really beautiful, but there's no plant life or any life, honestly, in sight. So before arriving in Turnpoint, we see that there are the burnt remains of a few houses. And all 5 of the buildings have fallen and are mostly charred and burnt. The building furthest seems to be the most important as like the center, and there are a few charred corpses and 3 dead goblins in the center. We find a goblin buried underneath all the rubble, and then bully it and try and get it for more information. And now we have a fun goblin friend, and I think that's where the session is.
You missed a lot of details.
Goblin enemy.
I mean, yeah, that was a pretty good recap. I'll give you a D6 for that.
Yay! Yay! Yeah.
All right. Are we ready to get started?
Let's go! Now!
I have a bit of a longer introduction for this one, since we're starting with a new group. Welcome back to Felderpest. Last we left off, there was a group of individuals traveling through new territory, new lands. For some of you, you have not been here long enough on this continent to fully know the extent of where you're going and what that means for you. Others of you have a better idea, but still are finding yourselves in situations unexpected. As you've been traveling, you've learned more and more about Daon, the country you've been traveling through. 4 days have passed since your initial travel. It was the 35th of the 3rd grace of Sumunar when you all found the burned village and acquired a goblin who you think you might be able to use to find out more of what's been happening in Daon related to the goblin attacks. This was done mostly through the useful intimidation and persuasion and other aspects of the group. This was enough to garner the admiration, perhaps, of Kanan, And as you all continue to head down the path towards Turn Point, we're going to step back. I'm going to go back a bit. Go back to the 32nd of the Third Grace. Back when that group first left. Back when they were still in Danglefoot. Danglefoot, for those who do not remember, is a small town on the crest of the Ovinger Mountains. It is also called the Trifect because it is at the border of 3 nations. Here, we are going to start today's story with a new group. The other 5 individuals who had found their way there thanks to the help of Braxton Bearfellow's letter. Each of you have come for your own purpose, but ultimately you decided to become a group for whatever reasons you did. Braxton, before sending you all to bed, told you to meet him at 8 in the morning to depart for Hazefeld. So, as you are all in your individual rooms, the sun rays begin to shine through. Each of you begin to stir. Some of you may already be awake, being elves. As these kind of dusty sunbeams are coming in, you can hear the bray of goats. What would you like to do?
Is Fletch still asleep?